So going into my top five, so for my number five, I have UCF versus Auburn in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. So just a little history. This is 2017. UCF is going on their college football playoff run, but the committee wrongly puts them outside the playoffs at number six. So I was physically at this game on New Year's Day, uh, because of many reasons, and just the atmosphere that UCF brought, the passion was incredible. Nothing like I've seen before. It felt like a UCF home game. It felt like Auburn never had a chance walking into that. And another cool thing is I got on the field pregame, so that was pretty interesting. That was pretty fun to say the least. And so obviously UCF goes on to win 34 to 27 against Auburn, who was I think ranked number 10 at that time. And then USC claimed a national championship that year. So going to my number four, we have Louisiana Tech versus Texas A&M in 2012. Both teams ranked. Tech was actually ranked 22, and A&M was ranked 23rd. And this was the beginning of Johnny Football. So this is obviously played. This is played at Independence Stadium. I'm looking up the attendance. It was 40,453 people there. I remember this game very visibly, vividly. Sorry, there we go, vividly. And then this is also so Johnny Football went off. I remember all the Tech fans saying, "Who the crap is this guy?" He was dicing up Tech defense to start off the game with. And then this is also the beginning of Kenneth Dixon. He was also a freshman, and Kenneth Dixon ended up having becoming the fourth most TDs in college football, second most as a running back. So I miss that guy so much. He was the best running back I think I've ever watched in college football. So basically, I was rewatching highlights earlier today, and I don't remember this watching in person, but watching it back, the difference maker was Tech got a blocked PAT that A&M returned back that gave A&M 2 points. And then you know what happened? A&M won by 2 points. So basically, just to recap the game, A&M went up 27-0, and then Tech slowly climbed all the way back, and it was just electric. Uh, and then for number three is personal, winning two straight high school state championships in baseball. Something that a lot of people don't get to do, and I'm very grateful for it. And sophomore year was pretty normal. We ended up winning 8-3. Nothing really special happened. But junior year, a lot of things happened. We played half a game Friday afternoon, rain delay all night. Came back Monday afternoon and finished the last 3.5 innings. A lot of drama went down with that. Won't get into it because it take too much time to get into it. So for number two, we have Louisiana Tech versus Iona in basketball. So this is the NIT first round at Louisiana Tech. It was a packed house. I remember sitting at this game, and basically the moment, so it's a close game. I think they were tied at halftime, I believe, and then the last second, Speedy Smith, Tech's point guard, who's possibly the best point guard Tech's ever had, uh, put back a rebound with just a second or 2 seconds left to go to get ahead, like to go ahead by a point or two ahead of Iona. And then they went on to the next Tech went on to the next round to beat Georgia at Georgia. And then they sadly lost to Florida State. But just that moment of putting back the Tech was absolutely rocking and electric at that time. And then to go to my favorite sports moment was Louisiana Tech versus Navy in the Armed Forces Bowl. I know, kind of crazy. I know a lot of this is Tech, but hey, it's my favorite moments. So basically, this is our third straight bowl game out of the six that we won. So we won 6 straight bowl games. This is the third one. And Tech, it was back and forth, a very electric game. It was a packed house at TCU. Uh, Tech won on a game-winning field goal, and Tech had over 500 yards of offense, and Tech had three NFL players playing at that time: Boston Scott, who's on the Eagles, Trent Taylor, who's on the Bears, and then Carlos Henderson, who's on the Broncos.